Understanding the financial implications of Social Security, Federal Reserve districts, and hidden debt structures. The strawman account and Social Security number. It is argued by some researchers that every American holds two identities within the current financial legal system, the living person and a legal fiction often referred to as the strawman. The Social Security number, SSN, found on the front of a person's Social Security card is associated with the debtor, the strawman entity used for legal and financial purposes. On the reverse side of the card is a red alphanumeric code beginning with a capital letter followed by 8 digits. This code allegedly corresponds to a prepaid, exempt priority account, assigned to one of the 12 Federal Reserve banks. The letter at the beginning of the code designates the specific Federal Reserve district handling the account. The claim is that these accounts are used in high-level financial transactions and could be theoretically linked to chargebacks and commercial discharges. Here's a district breakdown. A. Boston. B. New York. C. Philadelphia. D. Cleveland. E. Richmond. F. Atlanta. G. Chicago. H. St. Louis. I. Minneapolis. J. Kansas City. K. Dallas. L. San Francisco. The role of the Treasury and the International Monetary Fund. According to legislative records, the office of the Secretary of the Treasury of the United States was dissolved in 1926. In its place, operations allegedly transitioned to the Secretary of the Treasury of Puerto Rico, an administrative title under the United States territorial governance. Furthermore, it is asserted that the International Monetary Fund, IMF, has effectively assumed control over Treasury functions, and for a period, was reportedly chaired by Nicholas Brady, a former U.S. Treasury Secretary. This transition represents a significant shift in financial governance from domestic to international oversight. Debt, death, and the laws of redemption. The public is largely unaware that the national debt could theoretically be discharged using individual exemptions that exist in private, not public, accounting systems. Because these private-side exemptions are not utilized to offset public debt, inflation and continuous warfare persist as methods of economic management and debt cancellation. Under Title 12 U.S.C. Sections 1811 and 3104, all demand deposit accounts, checking, savings, and credit card accounts, are insured by the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, FDIC, through the Federal Depository Insurance Act, FDIA. These insurance mechanisms are activated in the event of a default or death of the debtor. One disturbing interpretation is that human life has been collateralized, and that the death of a person not only eliminates their debt but also triggers an insurance payout. This notion has led some to theorize that law enforcement killings may serve a deeper fiscal function, executing the debtor and clearing the debt, thereby benefiting state or federal interests. Spiritual and metaphysical implications. Some theorists link these economic systems to metaphysical principles such as the law of karma, specifically the law of cause and effect. They assert that these hidden structures mirror ancient doctrines of redemption and salvation, found in both scripture and physics. From this perspective, the global financial system can be seen not only as an administrative and legal mechanism but also as a spiritual battlefield, where contracts, identity, and value are measured in both earthly and esoteric terms.